Tarek Radwan is an associate director at the Rafik Hariri Center in Washington. Welcome once again to Al Jazeera. What do you think? Is this resignation all about Abdel Fatah al-Sisi?
Well, that's the analysis that we've been hearing, that the defense minister would in fact have to resign in order to run for president. However, it seems kind of a bit of overkill for the entire government to resign, because if he does choose to run, it would grant minimal political cover in that regard. And so I don't think that it's all about General Abdel Fatah al-Sisi. We see this announcement coming against the backdrop of protests from government workers, transport workers, doctors, etc., that shows a lot of discontent with the economic status of the country, with the standard of living of ordinary Egyptians. And this move, I can only speculate, but this move seems to be an attempt to possibly head off mass unrest and dealing with the discontent towards this government.
Did you see this resignation coming? Apparently there have been rumors for a few weeks now of a possible cabinet reshuffle.
That's correct, but we were expecting at some point that the government would announce that the cabinet would resign at a particular date. The fact that Prime Minister Beblawi right now announced that the immediate submission of this resignation really took everyone by surprise, which leaves a lot of questions as to why this is happening now, as opposed to something. As opposed to more of a warning, I suppose. It leads to questions as to whether there are divisions within the government, or if there have been announcements taken at the military level or where, in different sectors of the government, as to which ministers would be more appropriate to serve in the future.
Yeah, will this cabinet resignation mean that everyone is out, or could there be some old faces in this new interim government?
Well, we're seeing that Hassan Beblawi is staying on as prime minister until a new caretaker government is put together. However, some new faces, such as Ibrahim Mahlab, has been tasked with the committee to formulate this new government. Now, Ibrahim Mahlab is the interim housing minister and has some very close ties to the old National Democratic Party, ousted President Hosni Mubarak's party, which has raised some eyebrows. And there's a lot of fear that the new faces that we will see will sort of herald a return of Mubarak-era governance. Another big question will be whether or not the Ministry of Interior will change. Will Minister Mohammed Ibrahim be replaced? That, again, remains to be seen.
All right, Tarek Radwan, thank you once again for speaking to us.